that I know myself that, yeah, sometimes I might be being contrarian when even I don't.
I don't want to make that your whole thing, that I don't want to, like, just dismiss your opinions out of hand. But, you know, some people are more resistant to, like, let's talk about hype for a second here, and how the concept of hype, and like hype only works if you're buying into it, right? Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, it only works if it works. But like, if it doesn't work, then it's actively repugnant to a lot of people, right? So like, you know, fucking Donald Trump, we were just talking about, goes up on stage talking about making America great again, and like all that shit. And the people who buy into it are like, yes, but the people who don't are like, what the fuck?
The statement, I could go out into the middle of the street on Park Avenue and shoot someone and they would still vote for me. Like, that had opposite effects on both sides of the aisle.
Sure.
Or not the aisle, because a lot of Republicans found that really atrocious thing to say. But on both sides of the supporting Trump or not supporting Trump. Yeah, I definitely... I agree with your premise here that hype. It's the serum from Captain America. Yeah. It just makes more of whatever was already there.
Yeah.
It makes the great greater and it makes the bad worse.
And you tend to like dig into the hype when you feel it and when you don't feel it. Like when you're finding it bad, you tend to like really just dig in right there, and that's fine. I do it too for a lot of things. But like, you know. If something comes out for Batman vs Superman, if the Suicide Squad trailer comes out with like it's the really sad piano music, right? And that like it kind of worked, you know? Like the joke was on me. How about that? It's you feel that and you're like, ah, yes, I'm so into this feeling. And then, you know, tons of reviews come out and say it's literally even worse than Batman vs Superman. Some say it's better. Some say there's nothing wrong with it at all. But you find that doesn't gel with your feelings that you felt and that you really dig into. And like, if, you know, I'm not saying that you only like it because of the hype in the trailer, but I think maybe like when you see it, those feelings resonate more and they synchronize with whatever you're enjoying in the movie, and that like becomes a bigger thing for you. And Marvel is like, you know, it's reached that point of saturation where it's like, it's a Disney franchise. It's everywhere, you know? It's like, fucking, everyone enjoys it without having to think about it too much.
I hope that doesn't happen to Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people are worried about that.
Break my heart.
A lot of people are really worried about that with the new trilogy. And it's, you know...
Although, really, I can't criticize Doctor Strange for being a reskin of Iron Man with magic without looking at fucking The Force Awakens.
Yeah, exactly. All of this has happened before. All of this will happen again.
Parts of Battlestar Galactica were really good. I think by just like sheer numbers, most of Battlestar Galactica is garbage. But the parts of it that are good are just so fucking good.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean... It's hard for me to just say, like, you like bad movies, Yoshi! I don't want to just do that. I don't think that gets us anywhere. But, like, you know, again, in the Matrix sequels, there are a lot of moments that are like, holy shit. Like, fucking Burly Brawl, right? That's, like, here's Neo beating up a ton of Smiths. That's a good moment, right? And yeah, it's totally... And again, I want to make clear that I put the Matrix sequels in, like, a severe... multiple notches above the prequels in my disdain, but like, you know, there's something going on there.
Do you mean the prequels or the DC movies?
I actually don't know where I put them.
We weren't talking about
scale.
The prequels.
I know, but we're talking about things you like and I hate. So
okay, sure.
And again, like,
so you would say that well, fucking, I don't know.
And like you know, it's not 100% thing, because you like The West Wing, which is a very, very popular show. It was extremely popular, ran for fucking 7 seasons.
Lots of things that are very
exactly.
popular,
So
but I would actually say West Wing is a vote for your theory.
Yeah.
Because West Wing is mostly constructed out of moments.
It's based on the moments. Yeah, that's what I
moments
was going to say.
together.
Is that, like, you know, you mentioned that it's like an example of like good melodrama. Like the melodrama is not an automatically bad thing. I think that's totally legit.
That we shouldn't hold melodrama to be a derogatory term. It's just
Because
a
like
style of storytelling.
in real life, very few people leap into these like big sweeping speeches about principles and what's right and what we have to do, and nobody really does
you and
that.
I do, but we're both assholes.
Yes, but like it still
we
works.
Both assholes who had that supremely douchey conversation post-election of us both going. And I have to say, when I say this is douchey of both of us, I am pointing fingers at myself primarily. Know that I would 100% vote for you, Juan.
Oh, thank
but
you.
we both had that conversation of, yeah, I might have to run for office somewhere.
Man.
Both of us should do that.
Yeah.
Everyone should get more
involved
involved in
in politics.
politics. Do what you believe in.
Also, I think
Fight
I just
for what
won
you
this
think is-
conversation accidentally.
Fight for what you think is right, but it was just we just were the two people who jumped on that train. We're the two people most likely to go into
Get mad.
a monologue on ethics or just some piece of esoteric information that we have that others don't, apropos of nothing. It's the Bartlett in both of us.
Exactly.
I'm holding this carrot covered in ranch dressing like a
I
popsicle.
got a microphone.
I just found out why popsicles are called popsicles.
What is that? The Minnesota pop?
They had a different name originally. They were like juicicles or something. Probably not juicicles now that I've said that out loud. But they were called something else. But the kids of the guy who invented them called them Pops Ickles.
Oh, that's nice.
Popsicles.
Also, so I just won that thing, by the way.
Yeah. I also don't know how you did
completely
it.
accidental.
I'll find out in editing
Yeah.
and you'll find out in
Okay.
annotations.
See in post. But Bastila is going to help the Republic fleet with the battle meditations
Sweet!
instead of Malik. So, this is that bit in Return of the Jedi where the fucking the Super Star Destroyer
I think this
crashes.
goes here.
I was only skipped. Well, so she does that and she's like, I'm gonna help the Republic fleet, and then she doesn't say, like, oh, also I'll open the door and go get your guys. They're gone. They're just paralyzed there.
So
I gotta go it alone.
I try not to bring it up very often.
Yeah.
But as is often the case in these conversations,
Yeah.
the weak point for me, the part that seems incongruous that I don't understand, is Winter Soldier.
What do you mean?
Fundamentally don't understand why you like Winter Soldier, and I don't. Like I can describe all the specifics of why I don't like Winter Soldier.
Sure.
But if we look at the other side of this coin, of this theory that you're proposing, which I think there's probably some stock in, Yoshi, you're just a contrarian, sure.
Sure.
The idea of me really enjoying moments that are well executed with great drama and great foundation based in character development, design, character work.
There, go on.
So what is the opposite of that? What do you like and prioritize above that? Is it the polar opposite of just the moments being good, which is that you prefer the whole structure of the story to be well contained and cohesive and bound together in a continuous line of
How do I open this?
well distributed quality?
Well,
Because that does not describe Winter Soldier. I don't think.
what I like about Winter Soldier, and what I like about a lot of stories, is when the story is like about something that is kept consistent.
When
Like,
you're trapped in a room.
yeah, I'm just fucking trapped here. Jesus. Sorry, everyone. If this is painfully obvious on what to do, but I do not know. Okay, I tried going out that way. It says hold by a grand force. But not the force. Maybe down here. Let's try it here. Oh, there's a door. Anyway, well, we talked about Man of Steel the other night, and how, like,
I love Man of Steel.
the question in Man of Steel is, like, as far as I can tell, is like, will Superman become the hero, right? We talked about that.
Yeah.
There's also, like, will he accept his destiny, But
with one father figure telling him, this is your destiny, this is your birthright, and the other father figure telling him, you choose.
Yeah.
You decide who you are.
And when